saw Miss Hailey and I saw Miss Selena, and they were just chatting, and I was like, okay, this is the moment. This is the moment to change the world.
We gotta break down this drama with Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez. There was an unfollow that had everyone buzzing, because folks stay locked on any beef between these two. And that's not even all. People are out here claiming Justin Bieber might be throwing shade at Benny Blanco. Can you believe it? This whole situation is straight up messy. But let's get into what's really being said out there. Hailey and Justin can't catch a break no matter how hard they try. These rumors never stop chasing them, even though they're deep into their marriage. One little photo pops up and suddenly the internet is yelling that they're splitting up. It's wild. Justin's random Instagram spams don't help either, making people think he's spiraling and adding that up as a reason why Hailey would want to bounce. Every week, it's a fresh mess with these two. This time, it's going off again because Hailey stepped out without her ring on, and people jumped to say they were fighting or maybe even heading for a divorce. That's all it took. One missing ring, and the internet exploded with rumors. No matter what they do, it feels like they can't shake the spotlight or stop folks from speculating. The drama stays hot and nobody's letting them breathe. Look, celebs don't always rock their rings 24/7. That's just real life. People take them off sometimes, no big deal. But still, that was the hot topic swirling around Hailey and Justin lately. And guess what? The very next day, Hailey popped back up flashing that ring, and folks were like, oh, okay, never mind then. One headline even screamed that it only took one photo to lock in a breakup rumor about Hailey and Justin. Talk about jumping the gun. It's like clockwork. Every few months, people swear these two are about to split. And on top of that, the Selena Gomez drama just refuses to die. Last week, the internet blew up after noticing Hailey and Selena weren't following each other anymore. That set off a whole new wave of gossip, adding to the chaos. This unfollow basically ended what looked like a public truce they had going on for over 2 years. That so-called peace kicked off back in October 2022 when they posed together at an event. And for a minute, it actually felt like the internet chilled out. That event was the Academy Museum Gala, and the pic of them side by side went everywhere. People really thought the drama was over, but now this unfollow has everybody right back in their feelings. These celebs can't make one move without setting the whole place on fire. They straight up broke the internet with that moment. Selena and Hailey side by side, smiling and leaning in close. Nobody saw that coming, not on their own terms anyway. Let's be real, these two had been thrown against each other for years, like they were stuck in some never-ending battle. So seeing them link up for that photo, folks were straight up stunned. And behind the camera was Tyrell Hampton, the celeb photographer who captured this wild moment. He even shared what it was like to snap that pic, knowing how big it was going to be.
This photo, it was just on the news. I saw Miss Hailey and I saw Miss Selena, and they were just chatting, and I was like, okay, this is the moment. This is the moment to change the world. I knew that the photo had power, and I think I always recognize that when I take any image, it was going to have some weight.
Everyone thought this was the sign that the drama was finally done. Like this picture would squash the years of internet chaos that kept dragging these two powerful women into non-stop comparisons over the same man. It felt like a moment of peace, even if it turned out to be temporary. And for a minute, it actually worked. But by March 2023, things went left real fast. Out of nowhere, a TikTok conspiracy popped off, claiming Hailey and her crew were straight up bullying Selena Gomez. It got even crazier when Selena dropped a video talking about how she over-laminated her brows by accident. Harmless, right? But not long after, Hailey and Kylie posted stories showing off their own brows, and folks were sure they were throwing shade at Selena. It looked shady as ever. The internet was ready to explode. With all the tension piled up between Selena and Hailey for years, people ran with those theories and wouldn't let it go. They slapped labels on Hailey and Kylie like mean girls, accusing them of being jealous, petty, and obsessed with Selena. It was messy. Next thing you know, threats started flooding Hailey's comment section like a tidal wave. It spiraled out of control so quick you couldn't even keep up. That's when Selena finally had to step in, trying to cool it all down. She posted on her Instagram story saying Hailey had reached out to her. The whole situation was burning hot, and Selena stepping in was the only thing that kind of eased the heat, even just for a second. Selena made it crystal clear she didn't stand for any bullying and wanted it to stop. Period. She posted that nobody deserved that kind of hate or harassment, and she told her fans straight up to cut the negativity. That was a huge move because, let's be real, Selena didn't even have to step up like that. Hailey had reached out to her, and Selena actually defended her. People were shook, especially because Justin wasn't even speaking up for Hailey at the time, which added even more whispers to the drama. Later on, Hailey thanked Selena for having her back, and the internet basically froze, wondering if they were about to see the feud finally die. Was this the closure everyone had been craving? Yeah, no chance. Of course, it didn't last. Fast forward to this year, and folks were already throwing around wild claims that Hailey was some kind of stalker, obsessed with Justin and Selena, and like clockwork, the drama just kept spinning. And even though that conversation chilled out a bit earlier in the year, something sparked these two to call it quits on their so-called social media truce. Then, boom, on June 19th, people clocked that Hailey and Selena had unfollowed each other again. That set the internet on fire once more, with everyone dragging up every rumor and suspicion they ever had. These two can't even blink without a fresh controversy dropping. It's like the mess will never really go away. Neither Selena nor Hailey has dropped a public comment about this, but people are convinced it ties back to all those rumors swirling around. Maybe it's about Justin and Hailey's marriage drama, or Selena and Benny, since Justin supposedly isn't vibing with Benny these days, because they used to be boys. Whatever the real reason is behind this fresh unfollow, nobody truly knows. But you can bet the internet is going wild with theories. Some folks are even saying it was long overdue. I mean, if they're not cool with each other or not tight like that, why keep seeing each other pop up on their feeds? Who wants to stress over that every time they scroll? So honestly, maybe it's better for both of them to just hit that unfollow and move on. That way they can breathe without all the extra drama. It's still up in the air who made the first move, though. Instagram sleuths think it was mutual and happened at basically the same moment. So maybe it was a whole coordinated vibe, like, hey, I don't want to see your posts. You probably don't want to see mine either. Let's just keep it separate. Maybe the mute button wasn't cutting it for them anymore. Who knows? But for now, they've both unfollowed. And the internet is already spinning the next chapter of their never-ending saga. But you already know folks had to dig deeper, looking for more clues about why this even went down. Right around the same time as that unfollow move, people started thinking Justin was throwing shade at Benny Blanco. Just last week, Justin posted a reel on his Instagram story clowning how artists talk about their hits, and it came off kinda personal. The original video was from Seven Johnson, but the comments went off, saying it sounded exactly like how Benny talks during interviews. People were dropping stuff like, "This is definitely shots at Benny Blanco," and "Is this a Benny Blanco impression?"
Literally had no idea what I was doing. No, but honestly, the entire thing was an accident. You know the super iconic part of the song? That was an accident. I didn't even know how to use the software, but the song ended up still being like so big.
It was blowing up with fans convinced Justin was taking slick jabs. So with the whole Hailey and Selena unfollow drama popping at the same time, the internet was sure there had to be leftover beef in this circle. Folks can't let go of the idea that Justin might still be pressed about Selena dating Benny, especially with all their old friendship ties. One reel on a story was all it took to spark the rumors back up. It's like this drama refuses to die no matter what. And of course, the social media chaos didn't stop there. Justin went and shared another video on his Instagram story, and everybody swore he was hinting that Hailey was giving him the silent treatment or shutting him out. The fans were eating it up, reading into every second of that clip.
Bitch! If you giving me the silent treatment, at least tell me why. I have anxiety and I have overthinking. Left and right, they go hand in hand. If you give me any room for error, there will be error. Now you're cheating.
Meanwhile, while all this was popping off online, reports started pouring in from so-called sources close to the couple, dropping even more tea about their marriage being shaky. Page 6 just dropped a bomb this week, claiming Justin and Hailey are straight up struggling to hold things together. According to these new reports, Justin has been getting fed up with Hailey, saying he thinks she cares too much about how their relationship looks to the public instead of what's actually real between them. Folks say he feels like she's putting on a show for the cameras, and it's rubbing him the wrong way. With all these rumors swirling and their every move under a microscope, it's no wonder people think this couple is hanging on by a thread. It's wild how one tiny post can set off a whole storm of breakup talk. A source spilled to Entertainment Tonight that Justin's lack of motivation lately has been really getting to Hailey. The same source claimed that while they both want to save their marriage, things are just straight up rough right now. They added that it's not looking too good at the moment. And it wasn't even that long ago that Hailey opened up about folks constantly running their mouths about her and Justin. During an interview with Vogue, she got real about how people just won't let their marriage breathe. When they asked if she ever thought this viral obsession with her life would chill out, she said, "Well, I thought 7 years in it would have already, and it hasn't." You would think after having a child, people would maybe move on, chill out a little bit. But no. Then she shrugged with that sly grin like, "So I guess these people are gonna be mad." Honestly, she might be right, because it feels like the conversation around her and Justin never dies. Especially with the way Justin drops random stuff on social media, it keeps folks talking every single time. One post is all it takes to spark new rumors, and somehow it always circles right back to Hailey. It's like the drama has a life of its own and refuses to ever fully disappear. And let's be real, Hailey ain't totally innocent on social media either. Folks have clocked her liking shady posts about Selena over the years, which just keeps the obsession and rumors alive. It's like throwing gas on a spark, and it never fails to get people talking. Honestly, they could totally fade into the background, focus on their family, and live drama-free with their son Jack if they really wanted to. Plenty of other celebs with massive fan bases have managed to keep it low-key while still working and thriving. Less online action could make that possible for Justin and Hailey too, but something about the way they move tells me they don't fully want that quiet life. If they did, I swear they'd handle things way differently, especially on the internet. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's hard to think they want to shut down the rumors when they keep feeding them with their posts and choices. They stay in the spotlight, even if it's messy, and they don't do a whole lot to change how many eyes are locked on their every move. But hey, I want to hear what you think. Do you believe the breakup rumors? Do you think they could ever leave all this behind and live peaceful? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm dying to know. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button right now to stay locked in with NoFilter, because we drop hot celebrity gossip and drama every single day. Smash that like, share with your friends, and keep the conversation going. See you in the next one.